next item, because when the holidays come and you're giving gifts, like my sister lives in the Washington D.C. area, my brother lives in Boston, you always think, okay, I got, what do I get him? It's sort of like this last minute thing. 100% get them this, because it is an advent calendar of wine and a beautiful variety of California wines for under $100 that you can order immediate delivery. If you want to start sampling them yourself now, you absolutely can. Or you can do early November or late November for Christmas. So we're going to bring Stephanie Roberts out. You look so beautiful. Look at your holiday red
I know,
dress.
look at us together. The perfect color match.
We are, I mean, first of all, I know that you have tried wine before in your life.
I have, as a matter of fact.
I do know that about Stephanie. And we were talking on the phone before, and I said, tell me the truth. How's this wine? She's like, it is really good. It is really good, because you know, if you've drank a lot of wine, I don't want to say get this as a gift and not have it be delicious.
Absolutely. So Vintage Wine Estates literally curates this wine. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers.
You should have a glass of wine.
Yes, I should.
While I talk.
Yeah.
They curate this wine that everybody likes. And the way they do that is experts picked it. You know, you and I may stand in the grocery store and look up and down the wine shelves and kind of get intimidated and think, well, do I go really expensive, hoping it's better? If I don't go really expensive, will it be any good? We've done all the work for you. The experts picked 12 different types of wine that all are very drinkable, meaning not too sweet. So I gave you this as a test.
Is this the Moscato?
This is the Moscato. Helen heard Moscato and goes, no, don't do that.
It is not too sweet, because a Moscato can be, it's a very sweet dessert wine. This, I will say, is drinkable. This is obviously a dessert wine, like more like something, but it's
or a porch wine, I would call it. Where you know, but any wine
it's actually delicious.
Any wine can be anytime you want it. I love to test on Moscato, because me too. The first time you said that to me, I think it's going to be too sweet. So the sweets aren't too sweet. The reds aren't too big or too much in your mouth. Everything is very, very balanced, is the word I like to use. And what's that mean to you and me? That means easily drinkable. So let's talk about what's in the box and the way the box is put together.
This is so cute.
It's so cute. You can see the 12 different half bottles you're getting. Half bottle is the perfect amount of wine. I will admit, if I open a bottle of wine, sometimes I may have a little more than I had planned on at that moment, or maybe I don't want to cork it and have it not be as fresh the next day. So that is why I love this half bottle size. So with the 12 different types, you are getting 2 sweeter wines, a Moscato and a Rosé. You are getting 4 crisp whites, like a Pinot Grigio.
Oh, I want to try the Rosé. Can I try the Rosé?
Of course you
I want
can.
to try the, you know, my producer's saying that there's some states that you can't order this. Do we have a list of those states?
We do. We have a graphic to show you, and this is the only un-holiday cheer that I have to share with you.
Okay, thank you.
Here is your Rosé.
As I drink my Rosé, you explain who sadly cannot get this.
Yes, so sadly the states in white are states we cannot ship to. Those are state and government rules. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about it.
I like this
one.
The
Rosé.
I like the Rosé.
So unfortunately, other than those white states, everyone else, we can ship this to your door. We're gonna do it for free. And think about the bonus there. No standing at the grocery store and wondering, no hauling the wine bottles in from the car and having them roll all around, no carrying them. And you're gonna ship this to your friends for the holidays. You talked about November shipping. You don't have to do the shipping. We're gonna do it for free. And wine is heavy, so therefore it gets expensive. So we talked about the 2 sweets. You've now tried both of those.
The Rosé is really good. Like, really good. It's really, I really love it.
Now you mentioned, I heard from a little bird that you'd been trying the Sauvignon Blanc a little on the side.
I did.
And that is okay, I'm glad you did. That's one of the 4 crisper whites that are included. So this is the Chardonnay.
Okay.
And so give that a try and tell us what you think. And then there's 6 reds as well.
You know what I will tell you, that Chardonnays tend to taste like woody to me.
Oaky.
Oaky.
Yep, me too.
This is actually, it's almost like veering a little bit away from that in the palate of this one.
And the reason is some people would try a Chardonnay and think, ooh, that's got a funny woody taste.
I usually don't order Chardonnay for that reason.
And so when I'm saying these are drinkable.
You can tell we go out and drink together.
We're not using fancy words trying to show you.
I am not a wine expert. It's like,
that's great.
It's like a Chardonnay tastes like a tree sometimes, like the branch, like the bark of a tree. like that wood kind of taste, but this doesn't have that.
And that is what the wine experts knew. They knew how to pick a Moscato that wasn't too sweet, how to pick a Chardonnay that didn't taste like a tree. And the same with the reds. A lot of times people shy away from red wine because they're too much in their mouth. Maybe it's dry, maybe it just causes, my mother makes a face, and so I like to say, these red wines don't have you making faces because again, Vintage Wine Estates, those experts knew how to pick 12 shareable, drinkable, and enjoyable wines. Now, play with the box for me just for a minute. Do you see how they have these cute little, like almost pop tops?
These are so stinking cute. I love it. And we've got a box here. Let me just kind of go over here that hasn't been opened yet.
It's gonna come to you like this.
So they're perforated, so they pop out, so they can pop out.
So here's the way it can work for all sorts of different things. Maybe you're entertaining at Thanksgiving. If you did the early November opening, you could have your guests come, choose a number, and choose their wine.
And I love the label too. I want to do a close-up of that label because it's got like a little bell and gift. Each one of these labels are like holly and candy canes and
so cute.
They're all so cute, and you can get it delivered immediately, beginning of November, or you can get it in late November. So that's completely up to you. But if you're giving it as a gift, I would do the late November if you're giving it as a gift for the holidays.
Absolutely. Then you have some options. So here's the thing I like for me personally, and why I do recommend getting one and just trying this yourself. You're getting 12 half bottles of wine, and each one of these, with a little quick math, $8.25. For award-winning California wine chosen by professionals, the value is crazy great. So I'm like, well, I want to cash in on the value for myself because I've been known to have a glass of wine here or there. And again, I love, love, love this smaller size for sampling. And then I want to have this around for Thanksgiving. I do like the idea because, you know, especially when you're entertaining family and, you know, different groups and different people, everybody has things that they think they may like more than others. Now you have one of everything. I mean, I might buy a bottle of red wine when I'm entertaining, but I'm not gonna buy a Cab Sauvignon and a Syrah and a Pinot Noir. You know, now you're getting all of those, and a Merlot and a Meritage. There's all sorts of different things here, and a Zinfandel. Those are all coming as part of this set. So truly something for everyone, and I'll be honest, it's actually grown my appreciation for different things, and I think that just happened to you, Helen. You don't have to be scared of everything labeled Chardonnay because there are good Chardonnays.
My mom, that's all she drinks. She loves a Chardonnay. I really honestly usually stick to the Sauvignon Blanc, but you're right, this is a way, it's almost like a spice rack where you're trying like something different and you're exploring your palate. What a great gift. And you know, for me, taking that stress off the holidays, by the time the holidays come, I'm usually 90% done with my shopping. You can be too. You can get this, by the way, for instead of just an individual person, for like a whole family. This is for, you know, this is for the Roberts family, you know, Stephanie Roberts, like so then it's like a family gift, and then it's not, instead of buying, you know, because as you get older, you don't get, you know, one for this person, one for that person, one for another person. My brother and sister and I do that. We just send like family gifts for them and everybody. This is a great family gift, and you've got it checked off your list, right? All you have to know is if somebody enjoys wine and does not live in those party pooper states.
That's a great name for them.
I should not have said that. I apologize to all those states. You're wonderful people. I didn't even, with my glasses,
Helen.
I can't even, Jared, I couldn't even see which states they were. Are you from
That's good.
Are you, you're from Tennessee. We can ship to Tennessee, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you were covered.
Ship away.
Ship away.
Ship away. And you know what? I did this as a surprise last year for a couple of girlfriends. And you know, all of a sudden in the second week of December, they called and said, oh, I can't believe you did that for me. And I almost forgot I did it because I did it in July, you know? Checked that off the list and was done. So, and again, then you have this for whether they want to use it for entertaining, or one of my girlfriends said, you know what? Every 2 days, because they wanted to spread out the holiday cheer a little bit longer, they peeled up one of the edges, grabbed the bottle of wine, tried it, her and her husband. You know, then you're having one glass apiece. So the half bottle is about 2.5 glasses of wine. And just enough to share and be fun and be creative. And I love that the stress of choosing is gone. That's where people get intimidated by wine. Well, it shouldn't be scary. It should be fun.
Like a flight of wine. You could do like a tasting and see and like expand. And what a great gift. And then you're gonna love, this is exclusive to us here at HSN, and this beautiful ad Advent box. The box is so pretty and the labels are so pretty and it's just so giftable. It really gets you in the holiday. I know it's July, but it's making me think about all the parties and the fun, the 12, and does it come with that sheet?
It does, and I'm kind of, the nerd in me loves this. It's called the 12 Nights of Wine. And if you wanted to understand why this